Hi Charlie, welcome to the 15th day of my video polling experiment where I break down and analyze the LinkedIn poll that I posted last week and that closed this morning. I can't believe I'm on my 15th day already. It has been 2 weeks of consistently taking these daily videos and posting them on YouTube, and so far my highest performing video is the one about a TikTok related poll, how often my LinkedIn connections have used TikTok, and that one got a whopping 30 views so far. So I know this channel is off to a bit of a slow start, but it's really just so I can practice the verbal communication, not just written communication, and also experiment with this brand new, for me, medium of YouTube. So anyway, today's poll question, or rather the one I posted on LinkedIn last week, is which topic would you rather read a research report about? There were two choices: one, day trading, and two, alcohol. Now, if these two topics seem completely random, I promise you they're not. So I like to write an independent research report during every break from my college, for instance, spring break, summer break, fall break, and winter break. And at the beginning of this year, I was trying to plan out a little in advance what topic I was going to write about for spring break. That's like a month and a half from now. And the first topic that I came upon was alcohol, because I saw this very interesting bourbon article in the Costco magazine that was basically promoting the Kentucky bourbon industry as this cool new thing that everyone should get on board with. And also, please come into Costco and buy our $50 bottles of bourbon, because it's good for Costco's bottom line. So initially I wanted to do a report about alcohol over spring break, but then a few weeks later I started getting quite interested in day trading. I was looking at all of these day trading articles and taking a lot of notes on them to try to understand the articles better, because I wasn't familiar with day trading terminology such as spreads and scalping and intraday trading. All that terminology went a little bit over my head, so I wanted to understand it better. So I was taking a lot of notes on these day trading articles, and eventually I decided to change my topic for my spring break research report from alcohol to day trading. I have now filled probably dozens of Word docs at this point, dozens of pages in those Word docs, with notes about day trading from various videos and websites about trading gurus promising consistent 6% guaranteed monthly returns, which, by the way, don't actually exist. If anyone claims they exist, they're probably trying to scam you. But anyway, that's why I decided to write a report about day trading over spring break rather than alcohol. But I also decided to ask my LinkedIn community which report they would rather read. And day trading beat alcohol by a somewhat significant margin, but it's still pretty close to 50-50. So of my 90 voters, 56% of them preferred a report about day trading, while 44% of them preferred a report about alcohol. So my ultimate choice for the spring break research report did win the popular vote, but not by as great of a margin as I might have expected. So anyway, let's move on to some statistics about both of these topics. First, day trading. The success rate for making a living from day trading is 4%. So if you think you're going to be quitting your 9-to-5 job to trade full-time and attain financial freedom that way, the odds are unfortunately stacked against you in the long run, at least according to the studies that I've seen. Now, as for what all of these trading gurus say, maybe they are one of those few programs that can reliably put you in that top 4%, but I would not necessarily pay a few $1,000s to these gurus to find out. Also, 10 to 15% of day trading trainees can make side hustle day trading money. The issue with that is that sometimes the amount earned from these day trading side hustles is not necessarily worth the number of hours that these aspiring traders are spending to generate those returns. And some of those side hustlers would be better off with a more consistent pay structure that would come from, say, DoorDash or bartending or house cleaning, or just taking on a part-time job on the side for some extra guaranteed income where you're paid an hourly rate based on how many hours you work. Additionally, it takes 6 months to 1 year to become a consistently profitable trader, according to many day trader guru websites that I have visited, which I mean, I understand that it takes time to develop a skill like day trading, and successful day traders did have to fail over and over again for potentially years before they figured out a system that worked for them. But it also strikes me as a pretty convenient excuse to tell your students, some of whom are paying for monthly memberships worth several $100s per month for these day trading courses, that the reason that even though you're losing money right now, you've been losing money for a couple of months, that because it takes 6 months to a year to become consistently profitable, you should just stick out these losses, keep paying for my course, and eventually, maybe in the future, become a profitable trader. Seems like a pretty convenient built-in excuse, but I digress. I've never taken any of these courses. I'm not a day trader. And also, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and consult a financial professional before doing any financial endeavors like day trading. Also, 90% of day trading volume is linked to traders with a losing history. I guess because those individuals might tend to overtrade, to buy and sell securities too much, and to reap limited gains as a result. So now on to statistics about alcohol. Hopefully these are a bit less depressing, or maybe not. 17% of Americans binge drink. That's defined as having 5 or more drinks on one occasion. In 2010, excessive drinking cost the United States $249 billion. 52.8% of U.S. adults regularly consume alcohol. That's defined as 12 or more drinks per year, aka 1 or more drinks per month. And there are 51.2 thousand alcohol-related or alcohol-induced deaths in the USA each year. So I wouldn't necessarily say that a research report about alcohol would be any less depressing than a research report about day trading, at least based on the statistics that I found for both of these topics, nor do I engage in day trading or alcohol drinking behavior. So a couple of people were wondering why I'm trying to write a research report on a topic that I personally am not involved in, but I think that's the great part about having all of these internet resources and books and experts in the field available to you, is that you can learn about these things without necessarily having to suffer the consequences of actively engaging in them. So anyway, Charlie, I know that this was a pretty long spiel. As you can tell, I have some thoughts about day trading. But again, please consult a financial professional if you want advice about financial matters. I am not a licensed financial professional. I am just stating some statistics that I found via a simple Google search on websites that may or may not be the most reputable. So please do your own research. Please consult a financial professional, Charlie. Yeah, that goes for you too, Charlie. If you ever want to make those financial decisions, please get help from an expert, from someone who's licensed and experienced and knowledgeable in this area. Anyway, Charlie, thank you for listening to my very long at this point 15th daily video poll analysis, and stay tuned for video number 16 tomorrow. Bye and have a great day.